So subscribe and ding the bell to let YouTube know you want to see more.
Wow, you're looking rather festive today, Jazz.
Of course I got my glad rags on, baby. It is the holiday season after all. Time to hang lights, bake cookies, and write letters to Santa.
I can't even remember the last time I wrote a letter. Actually, wait. Isn't National Letter Writing Day in December?
Why do you think that's something I'd commit to memory?
Well, even though they've fallen out of fashion thanks to email and text messages, some letters have literally changed history, like the ancient Persian Queen Atossa.
Please don't use my favorite season as a segue into some writing history topic.
Hello guys, gals, and all things in between. I'm AU Thor.
You can call me Jazz.
And in this day and age, everyone around the world is a text message or DM away, so I'm sure plenty of you are like me. You can't remember the last time you wrote a letter. Some of you might have never written a letter in your life. However, they remain very relevant, with historical figures like Winston Churchill and Martin Luther King Jr. writing letters that changed the world. Even literary classics like Bram Stoker's Dracula are written as if characters are writing letters to each other. National Letter Writing Day looks to celebrate the long history of letter writing and offers some ways to celebrate, including some ways with Christmas flair. So, what is the story behind letters, mail, postage, and all that? Well, we need to turn the clock back to ancient Egypt and the Persian Empire for a little bit of backstory. The Persian king, Cyrus the Great, was a well-revered ruler. Sure, he conquered most of Western and Central Asia, but he always respected the culture of those he brought under his banner. The Persian Empire never ventured into Egypt, though, until Cyrus's children started taking power. But not all of Cyrus's kids inherited his lovability. In 525 BC, the Persian ruler Cambyses II invaded Egypt in a clash known as the Battle of Pelusium, overcoming the ancient civilization. And the ancient Egyptians weren't a fan of his, and they spread now debunked information of Cambyses shamefully marrying his two sisters, Roxanne and Atossa. While her brother definitely struggled to win the people over, citizens viewed Atossa much more favorably. After Cambyses died of gangrene, her brother Bardia ruled, until the spear-wielding soldier Darius revealed him to apparently be an evil magi in disguise. No, I'm not making that up. Atossa married Darius at age 28 and they ruled as king and queen. Also around this time lived an ancient historian named Hellanicus. This traveling logographer recorded many historic events and tales, including the going-ons of the Persian royal family. According to Hellanicus, when Queen Atossa was around 50 years old, she wrote what is the most famous letter in the world. Partially because it was the only letter in the world at the time. This letter, or epistle, was believed to have been written in 500 BC. And what was the first letter ever created? We unfortunately don't know. It's been lost to time.
Well, that's disappointing.
And the oldest surviving letter wouldn't come around until more than 700 years later. But we do know the effects Queen Atossa's message had. According to history and humanities professor Brid McGrath, Atossa's letter established the genre. And while her siblings weren't as beloved as their father, Queen Atossa, whose name even means skilled or learned, was seen as well-educated, able to read and write. She was a very strong woman with a lot of influence thanks to her father and the fact that, well, she was the queen. And so her subjects wanted to emulate her. McGrath says that Queen Atossa's letter made them a normal and effective form of long-distance communication. And it spread like wildfire. That one letter led to industries, nationwide postal services, and of course, things like letters to Santa and National Letter Writing Day. So if you want to celebrate Queen Atossa and the long history of letter writing, there's a few ways people recognize the little-known holiday. The first thing you can do is just grab yourself some fancy paper or postcards. It definitely won't be hard around Christmas time. Special snowflake designs, Santa hats, reindeer, you name it. Any card section of the store will have everything you could want and more. Once you have your canvas and writing utensil, the second way to celebrate is to, well, write a letter. Most people only see ads and bills in their mailbox nowadays. It'd be a pleasant surprise for family and friends to find something much more personal. And finally, wax seals. These are for if you feel like being really extra. Instead of licking that gross envelope glue, drip a bit of hot wax on the back and press your insignia into it to really make an impression. I swear I don't plan these puns. Maybe in a future video I'll talk about how fiction and literature written like letters between characters can have a really cool effect, and how you can emulate that style in your own writings. But for now, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, Keep on writing.
Catch you later, baby.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell to never miss another one of our fancy newfangled moving pictures. Tune in next week to catch another thrilling installment with A.U. Thor.